Okay, moving right along. This next session is a competition, startup competition. And it's my pleasure to introduce to you the head of innovation for Orange, Luis Santos, who's going to moderate this competition. Ladies and gentlemen, Luis Santos.
Luis Santos. Thank you. Thank you, Paris. Thank you very much. Hi, guys. Thank you for being here. This is the great moment you have been waiting for, the startup competition. After 2 days of presentations and hard work, we have the 10 winners with us. Just a reminder how we have come here. This is a process where more than 3,200 startups have participated. Congratulations to all of them, and congratulations to the organization. I think this is really something big to have 3,200 new ideas participating here. And now we have the 10 winners, 1 winner per each of the different verticals, but that's not enough. We need 1 winner, and that's what we are here for. Additionally to the 1 winner, we are going to have other 3 awards. Let me be sure that I say it right. We'll have a winner that is going to be the idea more disruptive, another one for the best team, and a third one for the idea or the product that is the more scalable product. How are we going to do that? We'll have on the stage in just a second the 10 startups. They are going to present their idea. They have 3 minutes, and we'll have an additional minute for the jury to make questions. I think, obviously, we have a jury, so great jury. I think it's good to pass the word for the jury to present themselves. So if you don't mind, members of the jury, to introduce yourself.
No, ahora. Hi, my name is Rufo de la Rosa. I work for Campus Madrid. It's a Google space for entrepreneurs here in Madrid.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Juan Garriosa. I'm the head of innovation, first utility in Spain.
Good afternoon. I'm Yolanda Perez. I'm the director of Bioo Startup of Banco Sabadell. We provide startups with specialized financial services, also with investment in equity, and also with open innovation. And it's a pleasure to be here today.
Hi, Edith Chochat. Founded Face.com, sold to Facebook, started Eternity, sold to Riverbed. Now moved over to the dark side, managed $330 million.
And Jeff Clavier, managing partner of Softec VC. Glad to be here.
Thank you very much, dear jury. So I think it's good if we directly start with the process. The first one is the winner in the FinTech category. Their name is Aplázame. Fernando Cabello Astolfi is going to present their project. Fernando, please.
Just give me a second to check whether it's working. Yes, it is. Hello, everybody. What if I tell you that every e-commerce in the world is losing money? Last year, in Spain, 35,000 million euros were lost in abandoned shopping carts. That amounts to a 65% shopping cart abandonment rate. However, there are good news. For every 1% drop in the shopping cart abandonment rate, merchants can increase sales by 3%. And we have a formula to achieve this. Hello, I'm Fernando Cabello Astolfi, CEO and founder of Aplázame, and I'm here to tell you today how we help merchants to profit on this opportunity. There are 2 daunting problems when it comes to tackle shopping cart abandonment, and we decided to tackle these 2, price sensitivity and lack of affordability. And in order to do so, we decided to create the most beautiful checkout lending platform in the world. Aplázame works very easy. The client chooses Aplázame as a payment method at the e-commerce checkout. They select the number of months, they tell her who they are, they tell her where they live, sign the contract electronically, and that's it. However, our learning by doing philosophy and also serendipity led us to a mind-blowing revelation. What if we combine checkout lending as a payment method with marketing tools that would allow merchants to use financing as a marketing lever. Now, with Aplázame, merchants can create financing campaigns and subsidize the financial cost of the loans that we award. And they can do so in just 5 steps. They select the products over which they would like to apply the campaign. They set the APR. They set the maximum duration of the credits that will be awarded under the context of the campaign. They set the initial date, the end date, and that's it. This business opportunity has been validated in other geographies, but not with such an originality. Customer results that we have measured are nothing short of spectacular, but even more so when merchants use financing as a marketing tool to boost sales. How do we make money? Out of the fees that we charge merchants and out of the interest that we charge on loans. We have been growing very fast, and we are learning very fast how to control for risk. In September, we had a truly remarkable month, record high growth and record high number of merchants onboarded. We are accelerating. We are a team of dreamers and achievers that have built some highly valued assets, our beautiful product, our powerful technology, and our culture. We believe that a new epoch of systematic collaboration between banks and fintech startups is about to start, and we want to be pioneers in that endeavor. So we reach out to all bank CEOs, CIOs, CFOs, innovation officers present here today. Let's make this happen together. Let's build together the future of checkout lending today.
Thank you, Fernando.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So let's go with the jury questions.
Just one question. What's your underwriting process? How do you establish that someone is actually credit-worthy?
Well, we assess, on average, 1,500 variables. There are 3 kinds of variables: behavioral, data that we collect from APIs, and also our own credit bureau. We have a recurrence of 20%, so 20% chance that we know the client already. We use machine learning techniques, and that's basically it, Jeff. Thank you.
Other questions?
I have a question. Do you have a maximum size, or what range of transactions do you generally process?
We are a small undertaking so far. We are approaching 1,000, the order of magnitude of 1,000 a month. But we have been growing double digits every month. Our aspiration would be to multiply times 100 the levels that we are now. And in order to achieve that, we want to offer banks our service as a platform.
So I meant how many euros per transaction?
300 on average. Average maturity of the loans that we award, 6 months. Average size of the loans, 300 euros.
Okay. So time is over. Fernando, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Luis. It was my pleasure.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Let's go with the B2C category. The winner has been Spotahome. Alejandro Artacho is going to present. Alejandro.
Right. Hi, guys. Awesome. All right. We start now? OK. Good afternoon, guys. So we are at Spotahome, and then hopefully, yeah, it's our presentation. So, you know, I lived 3 years in China, and basically when I moved there, you know, to find accommodation, all you got, it was like Chinese classified websites. I didn't talk Chinese at all. And then you have real estate agents that also spoke only Chinese, and I didn't know any Chinese. So basically, you know, it was a pain in the ass, like finding accommodation there. And it was funny because I moved to Beijing, like through Booking.com. And then if you see platforms like Booking.com, Airbnb, HomeAway, all these guys, they change our mindset to book accommodation without seeing the property for short-term periods. But what happens with the long-term periods? Like, what all you have there is classified websites, real estate agents. You know, that's disgusting. You know, not real classifieds, but real estate agents. You know, like not that many people like them. And then so we want to change that. And the way we change that is just basically allowing people to book online long-term accommodation for more than 30 days, and for several months or years or whatever. And how we do that? We send these guys that we call runners or home checkers, and these guys do awesome stuff. They go to every single property, and they take pictures, they do videos. The videos are super awesome, showing you the apartment, like opening the windows, closing the windows and stuff, showing you the neighborhood and stuff. And by that, basically, we are eliminating in-person viewings. It's like you don't need to go to a house anymore, and now from your phone, you can rent accommodation for 5 years if you want, entirely online, and just be laying down in your couch, just seeing thousands of properties all around the world. So, a little bit of our numbers. So, we started the company 2 years ago. We launched a website in March 2014. Less than 2 hours, we got the first booking from a Japanese guy who booked for a year and a half. And I was very surprised because I thought the guy was in Japan, but he actually was here in Madrid. So that was super awesome. And that's when we realized that we were going after the real estate industry and changing it forever. So in 2 years, we had a team, an awesome team of 125 people now. And outside, we have runners in 10 countries, 16 cities, and we are growing at massive scale, 300%. And then overall, we passed the 25 million in GMV. And we have 7 times more users in the last year. Awesome team, engineering team, marketing team. We expanded all of that. And then we expanded to more countries and more countries coming. And this is how we see ourselves. Basically, we are going after real estate, if it wasn't clear. Basically, we want to change all of that, and we want to revolutionize all the real estate industry and take all the offline transactions that are happening every day, billions of dollars, taking all of them online, and become one of these amazing companies and be the next one disrupting the real estate industry. So the market is actually massive, and there is no numbers. You find numbers in the short-term accommodation, but there is no numbers in the long term. So, 650 billion, but it's a lot more to think of Asia, Africa, Latin America, everywhere. So, this is, you have in the market classified websites, and so basically we're trying to make the best listings in the world and, focusing in everyone. We have awesome investors, and actually we have investors here from Spain. So Siaya joined us. We closed 4 rounds of investment in the last year. We closed 3 rounds of investment, and Siaya from Spain joined us. But we have investors from UK and US. And without a great team, it would be impossible. And we are raising again in 2017. So we're starting to prepare the round.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, yeah.
Do we go with the jury? Do we go with the jury? Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank
you. Let's see the jury's question.
We have questions. All right.
Storytelling is immensely important, so you're pretty good at that.
Thanks.
Question about marketplaces, right? The usual issue is disintermediation of the marketplace in anything that has a long-term relationship. So what kind of monetization? Is that a one-time transaction? Do you believe that you can do on long-term revenues over these transactions, or is that a one-time fee? And what's the model?
The cool thing is that it's one-time fee, so we charge from the tenant and from the landlord. So basically, the model is you pay the first month rent, and on top of that, a booking fee. The booking fee is already ours. Then we send a booking request to the landlord. Then the landlord, when they confirm the booking, then we get that money, and then we take their cut from the first month rent, which we transfer the day after the tenant moves into the apartment. That's the model.
What's the typical transaction size? Both booking
it's transaction size with the first month rent is around 700 euros, and like GMV, it's around 2,600 euros, and we're taking like a cut of it, and like.
What's the cut?
8.
So I'm trying to understand
8%.
lifetime value versus customer acquisition cost.
Yeah, it's around 250 euros average revenue per booking, and we don't need to chase anyone. That's a cool thing. Yeah.
So who do you work with, to get the listings? Do you actually offer your services to the landlord, or they actually come and find you?
Well, we need to find them at the beginning, but as the market gets a little bit more developed, then we have more inbound. But the coolest ones are there is massive investment companies in real estate, and then for them we are like a Booking.com for long-term accommodation. They manage like 100 and in some cases thousands of rooms, and with those guys we work really well, because think about those guys. They're all the time doing viewings and stuff and going around, but with us they just get bookings directly in their phone. So they like us a lot.
Okay.
And humans, we are lazy, and we're making them lazier.
So the part where you take photos and so on, do you charge a fee for that service?
No,
or-
it's all free.
It's
And
free, and then
I
you get the
forgot to
booking
say, we
charge.
also do like floor plans, take a bunch of information, so it's videos, floor plans, neighborhood guides, photos, yeah. That's for free for landlords. If there are landlords here, probably. no.
Okay. Sorry. One final question.
Yeah, we have to assess the team. So could you please tell us a little more about the key positions, about your background, or?
Oh, okay, yeah. So we are 4 founders. So basically, I studied law and business. I've been like an entrepreneur since I finished university. And then my co-founder, Brian, he's a CTO. So he was working 4 years here at Mafre as a software engineer. Then Hugo, it's a VP of engineering. He's a software engineer. He's Portuguese. And then Bruno, he's operations. And then he has a vast experience in trading and international businesses.
Okay. Alejandro, thank you very much. If I need a new home, I know where I have to go.
Awesome.
Thank you. Good luck. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Okay, next category, let's go with the winner in industry. I think it's Bioo, I don't know. Alexander is going to explain to us now. Alexander, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Do you hear me? Yeah, great. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alex, and I'm here to present you the future of energy. What would you tell me if instead of that, I tell you that we could have that? So that's what we do at Bioo. We generate electricity from plants photosynthesis. Let's take a look at a deeper look inside the comparison between the solar panels and Bioo panel. As you can see, the maximum power of the solar panels is greater than us, but the production peak is only 2 hours a day, whereas our production is 24 hours a day, because photosynthesis is day and night. But you're wondering, how do we get from basic research to a commercial product? Well, there was an intermediate step. It was Bioo Light, the first plant pod that charges your phone with the energy of the plant. Then you can see a video explaining it.
Firstly, remove the USB cable from the inside of the plant pot. Then, add some water to begin the activation process of the microorganisms, allowing them to distribute around the system. Now is the moment for you to add a plant, and cover up the gaps with some extra soil. Then, the organic substances generated from photosynthesis are attracted downwards without harming the plant in any way. These substances serve as nourishment for our bacteria, which have been previously isolated using our patented secluding process. They break up the waste, and some electrons are set free and travel through the nanowires created by these bacteria, from one electrode to the other in the most efficient way. At the same time, water is generated due to an excess of hydrogen. The current is driven towards the accumulator, supplying the USB connection for you to charge your device.
Well, we did a crowdfunding campaign, and we managed to raise 1,000% more than what we expected. So we actually finalized with a revenue of 120,000 euros. So the value proposition was clear to our customers. Then our vision as a company is to go from selling products to the final customers to being an IP powerhouse. Right now we are going to close very soon the first investment round of 400,000 euros with some strategic investors like Inchemia, which is a listed chemical company that is helping us in R&D efforts in biology, and some business angels. These are some of our partners that have helped us along the way. This is our team, Pablo, which is the engineering, Javi, which is nanotechnologist, and me, myself, that is, I'm studying economics. So I want to close with a remark of you imagining the potential of Bioo. You could have it in your home, in your business, even in agriculture. So there's a huge potential to change how the energy sector is working in these days. And last remark, we love to say in Bioo that if plants nourished ourselves in the past, why can't they nourish our cities in the future? And that's what we say, that with Bioo, electricity has never been greener. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Alex. Thank you very much. Let's go with the question from the jury.
Congratulations. When do you expect to have a product in the market?
Well, that's a good question indeed. We managed to do the rollout to the market with Bioo 1.0 in March this year. So we sold so many units, the demand was so high that we actually let it in standby, and we have been re-engineering Bioo and tuning it to make the process of manufacturing more lean. So we are going to roll it out December, first quarter of next year, Bioo and the Bioo panels. We're actually making the first panels, the first batch that will be installed in Sant Cugat City Hall, first quarter of next year, to do the pilot test in real environments. We have also another investor is an energy firm from Australia, which is also very interested in making pilot tests in there and making commercial oriented activities in that markets too.
Can you give us a little bit more background about the team?
Yeah, sure. We are 3 partners of the company with the same age, and we have different profiles. One is an nanotechnologist, which has been the one with the core focus in the biological part. Then has been Pablo, which is our CEO, that has an engineering background and has been focusing in the electronics as well as the mechanics of the system. And myself, I've been doing everything that is not technical, so that's pretty much how we...
Yeah, but tell me more about what you have done in the past. Do you have experience working in other companies, or?
Yeah, sure. For example, in my case, with 15 years, I was the president of the biggest student cooperative in Catalonia, that we had to raise 20,000 euros a year to maintain a school in Cameroon. Then I have been working in several other companies, including Cantox, a fintech, and I'm pretty active in other areas, doing many things. Pablo and Javi themselves have been collaborating with Singularity University as well, and have been doing a lot of you could say, awards for investigation and science focus.
Okay, Alex, thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Next category is B2B. Let's go with the winner in this category. It's Geoblink. Jaime Sanchez is presenting their idea. Jaime, please join us. Thank you.
Thanks. Hi everyone, my name is Jaime Sánchez Laulén, the CEO and founder of Geoblink. Today I want to introduce you to Rebecca. Rebecca is the expansion director of a medium-sized fashion retailer in Spain. This year, Rebecca needs to open 15 stores in 10 different locations across all over Spain. To do that, she will have to visit at least 100 locations in cities she doesn't know well. Okay, she has to make it right, because opening a store in a wrong location is very costly for the company. OPEX, CAPEX, brand image, and so on. Okay, let's deep dive in what a normal week for Rebecca is. In a normal week, Rebecca and her team spends most of their time in a car, train, or plane. In fact, they travel around 2,000 kilometers and an average of 4 days a week. Also, when they reach a destination, they do a lot of manual analysis. They count people. Are they young or old? Are they students or workers? Are they rich or poor? Also, do they carry shopping bags? Are there any competition or attractors around? Finally, on Friday, she goes to the office and she spends hours looking for information in public sources. She also crosses this information with a private database that she bought for thousands of dollars. She goes to Google Maps to refine the environments of each location, and she goes to real estate websites to get an estimate of the average rental price. You should know that the industry, 40% of the openings are profitable, 40% of them just break even, and more than 20% have to close. Rebecca needs to improve these numbers. He has a lot of pressure on her, and to do that, she needs a breakthrough. She needs to optimize processes and most of all, optimize their decisions. What she really needs is Geoblink. Geoblink is a geospatial business intelligence solution that helps any retailer to optimize their current network of stores and expansion strategy. Through an interactive and very easy-to-use solution, Rebecca will be able to answer questions such as why some stores perform better than others, or what is the best location to open a store. Geoblink is an end-to-end solution based on 3 fundamental pillars: data, external and a lot of external data combined with internal data, analytics, including machine learning techniques, because we do sales prediction, and visualization. Very easy to use. Even my mother will be able to get insights from the solution. All this product is built in-house by our data scientists and tech team. In fact, behind this product, we are more than 20 people already, people who have graduated from top institutions, MBAs from the University of Chicago, Harvard Business School, people who have worked in top companies such as McKinsey, Dropbox, EA Games, Mango, or the CERN institution. We are a very young company, but just in a year and a half, we have launched a product. We are already commercializing it. We have closed tens of clients. We have built key strategic partnerships. We have also started to internationalize, and we have closed $1.5 million in funding. The last round led by Nauta Capital. Thank you very much. Happy to answer any question you have.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Could you please explain us a little about the competitors' landscape? The competitors?
So yeah, our largest competitor is the old way of doing things. Usually these big retailers trust intuition and previous experience a lot, and we want them to use more data and analytics, so this is our largest competitor. So they used to do in-house or use external consultants, but not a solution like Geoblink.
I think you're absolutely right. So we're an investor into WeWork, and we develop internal tools to actually try and help decide where to open the next facilities. So custom development is usually a great indication of opportunity for someone to actually build something that is used. The biggest issue that we have seen is external data sources, and two things. First, for scalability, it's an issue because you need to find different sources for different places.
Yep.
And once the external sources actually understand it's valuable, then they'll cut you off. So first is, do you understand the external sources globally? And the second is, are there enough of a variety of data sources so that you have leveraged against them?
It's a great question. Yeah, regarding scalability, we know that this is one of the big things that we need to improve, because when we go to a country, we need a couple of months of get external data. It's just a couple of months. We are starting to go to new countries, but once we are there, it's just scalable because it's just a solution. Regarding data, we are very focused on solving these problems. We know what data we need, so we are really going to the same kind of data, public entities, external entities, so we are very clear on what data we need. We don't want to have just too many data, just the data we need for solving the specific problems that we solve.
Okay. Jaime, thank you very much. Really impressive.
Good
luck. Good luck. Okay, let's go with the fifth category, food. The project is Phenix. Miguel Díez González is presenting. Miguel, please join us.
Hello, everyone. So I'm presenting Phenix. Phenix is an enterprise that works for other enterprises reducing their waste. So we're facing a need what we find in society based on two main facts. The first is that we have a lot of waste that's increasing every day. And on the other hand, the people in need is increasing either. So today we waste a third of the world food production, which means feeding the whole French population during 30 years, 60 million people. So what do? First, we analyze the enterprise. We see what they're wasting and how, and what are their needs. Secondly, we establish a full range of B2B services. One of the tools we use is a platform I'm going to explain to you after. And we don't leave them alone. We follow them and accompany them to analyze their data, communicate, and continue developing new channels. So how does the platform work? So on one side, we have the meters, any kind of enterprise that can work, that have surplus. We're going to use the example of 3 pallets of tomatoes, this case. So they connect to the platform, and the platform is going to find the receiver which is closer to the meter, okay, to reduce all the carbon footprint related to transport. So the receivers are basically, first of all, NGOs or charities, but any other receiver can work. They're connected all the time to the platform, and in this case, an NGO and a farmer have said, we want the tomatoes, so we need them now. The platform is going to send an email or an SMS to those receivers to say, the product is ready. So they can receive as much as they need, so we don't want them to reduce waste either, to waste either. So at the end, the meters have access to the data analysis, the stock management, and traceability in the platform. So our business model is based on a commission we earn on the value we create, based on the tax exemption for the company and the cost reduction. So we have a triple win for the enterprises, the NGOs, and for us. Our clients are basically retailers, but any enterprise that produces waste can work. Well, our team is really multiple. We have skills in informatics and other fields, but we can meet us after. We're based in 5 countries in the UE, in Europe right now, and our incomes are evolving every month, as you see. We have raised already 2.4 million in 2 rounds, and we're making the 3rd round in 2017. And the most important, we work every day because we want to show you that we can create value doing something good for society and for the environment. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you. Could you please explain us a little bit more about the business model, please?
Yeah, the business model is a success fee. So we create value for the enterprise because they reduce the cost of their waste, and they have a tax exemption through donation. When you donate something, you can reduce your taxes. So we take a commission of the value we create on the earnings they have.
Does it depend on the food or depend on?
It can be any kind of product. Whatever you donate to an association, you can reduce it from your taxes.
Those numbers that you showed with the revenue or your monthly income, is that the total merchandise value or the commission that you're receiving?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Your monthly numbers that you showed, is that your commissions?
Yeah, only the commissions that we're earning, yeah.
Yeah, so who deals with the responsibility in case there is any problem with the food?
Okay, so the responsibility is each of the parts have their responsibility. So when the product, for example, leaves a supermarket and comes to and gets inside transportation, the supermarket is no longer responsible, and then it's the association that is responsible for it whenever they distribute it to the people in need. So each part has its responsibility.
Okay, Miguel, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Very interesting idea. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay, next category, number 6, is media. The winner has been TheMotion, and Íñigo Vega is presenting. Íñigo, come to the stage. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Okay, where is the screen? Right here? Okay. Good afternoon. I'll start with a personal note. Today's a special day. It's my daughter's birthday. She's 3 years old. Happy birthday, Catalina. So, thank you. Thank you. Now let's get into business. My name is Íñigo Vega. I'm the co-founder and CEO of TheMotion, and the presentation should start. The green button, right?
Yes, you go.
Okay. Now, this is a big number. What does it represent? 72% of today's internet traffic is video, but only 19% of the marketing dollars are video advertising. Why? Why is this happening? We've all gone through the process of creating a video ad. It's expensive, it's very time-consuming, and once we have it and we need to update it, it's a nightmare. Now imagine what is this with thousands of products every day. Now we have a solution for this. We have created a unique technology that enables any company with a digital catalog to create one video ad per product instantly, automatically, and at massive scale. Doesn't matter if you have 1 million products or 100 products. In less than an hour, you will have these video ads. So once you have this content, you run video advertising campaigns across the largest advertising networks, and boom, this is the effect. You cut CPAs and you grow sales at the same time. It is a growth accelerator. Now, today we're delivering service to major brands in the e-commerce, classified, and travel industry. But we're also partnering with global advertising players to deliver this solution to thousands of customers around the globe. Our customers are paying under a subscription model depending on the number of videos they produce and the number of videos we deliver. And this is the most important part of the presentation. This team has already made it happen. We have built disruptive products, we have scaled them globally, and we have grown companies until taking it public in the past. We're making it happen again. Let me finish the presentation with a real demo of how our magic works. Video? Now think about any product that today is available in the internet and you want to promote. By providing us a URL of that product, our system automatically will create the following video ad. This is done automatically, instantly, and at massive scale. So we have a global problem, a unique solution, a global team, and a huge opportunity to make it happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Inigo. Let's go with the questions from the jury.
Well, great solution. Congratulations. So my question is, do you have any case where you have proved to improve the conversion rate with using one of your videos compared to a previous campaign?
Thank you for the question. Maybe I went too fast. When I exploded in Boom, I was sharing a real example of an e-commerce that started using our solution. In 3 weeks, they cut its CPAs by 2, and they multiplied their sales by 3. But we have a lot of other examples. It's a structural difference. It's not marginal. You can multiply CTRs by 2, by 3, by 4.
Congratulations. Could you give us some more detail about your metrics or the evolution of the business in the last months?
Okay. Now, this solution is pretty complex, so we can solve a complex problem, but deliver it in a simple way. So we've been 1.5 years building the solution and building the team, and we started the go-to-market in July. Now, right now, what we're doing, as I shared in the presentation, is we're activating the business directly through advertisers, and we're playing with very big brands, and at the same time, we're enabling global platforms, enabling for thousands of customers around the globe.
Last question? No? Okay, Inigo. Happy birthday. Good luck.
Happy birthday, Catalina. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, number 7, category is fashion. The winner has been BePretty. Álvaro Noain is presenting his project.
Good luck, man. Bueno, lo he pasado bien.
Hello, everyone. My name is Álvaro. I'm CEO and co-founder at BePretty. So it's hard to believe that in the year 2016, in Latin America, you can order mirrors online, book plane tickets, even book your hotel room online. But to book your beauty appointment, you have to go old school and use the phone. That's why we created BePretty. BePretty is the first marketplace, mobile marketplace for beauty services, where you can compare and book your beauty appointment directly online through your mobile phone in 3 clicks. Unfortunately, this is not our idea. There are plenty of great companies doing exactly the same in different markets, in the US, in Europe, in Asia even, but in Latin America, we were the first ones to arrive. So we had the idea, we had a proven market, we just wanted to assemble the best team ever. So that's why we created this 6 founding team, amazing founding team, each really with a huge expertise in their areas, and we managed to get backup from the main investors in the market. Having Antai and Gerardo Rivera as our chairman helped us a lot in all this corporate process I love so much. This amazing team helped us execute really, really fast. In a 1.5 years, we've been able to launch 2 countries. We are in Chile and Colombia. We've raised more than $2 million in funding, and we've closed some amazing deals with Falabella or L'Oreal in Latin America. That has helped us grow at a really high pace. Our numbers, this is the best part, and I hope investors like them also. We are growing really fast. In the last 10 months, we've grown times 10. So that's a lot. And our main metrics are awesome. We have great retention. Last month, we had a gross revenue of over $200,000, and we are acquiring at a really, really low price. So what do we need to move forward? We need money. So anyone here have a spare euro, more than welcome to chip in. We've managed to grow really, really efficiently in the markets we are operating. So we need to keep doing that and replicate the same model in different countries in Latin America. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Could you please give us more information about the team, please?
Sorry?
About the team. If you can give us
About
more
the team?
information about the team. Yes, please.
Yeah, the team, altogether, we founded 5 other startups. And also, we have Antai as a venture builder behind us. So we have all the expertise from Antai. That's Gerard Oliver as our chairman. Then we have, I'm the CEO. I've founded one other startup. Inma Santiesteban is our marketing manager. She's also with more than 50 years experience in the beauty sector. She was the founder of Fancybox, another startup. She has worked in the beauty industry for many years, as well as the rest of our founding team.
More questions? Not really? Okay, Alvaro, thank you very much. Impressive growth.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good luck. Okay, let's go with the 8th category, EdTech. The winner here has been Cuicui, and Norman Suarez is presenting the project. Norman, join us, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Norman Suarez. I'm the CEO of Cuicui Studios. And today I would like 2 important questions. The first question is, how many people in this room are intelligent? And the second question is, who is more intelligent, Albert Einstein or Lionel Messi? What do you think? Almost everybody would say that Einstein is more intelligent than Messi, but they are wrong. This is because when we define if a person is intelligent or not, we only take IQ tests or academic marks into account. The problem is that these kinds of tests only measures 2 intelligences, verbal linguistic and logical mathematical, but they are forgetting about the other 6 intelligences. We all have them, and everyone stands out in one or more of them. For this very reason, we've been working in a solution, our software tree of intelligences. But what is TOI? What is TOI? TOI is the sum of the theory of the multiple intelligences, plus our experience creating video games, plus our own algorithm, which has been created in collaboration with the University of Oviedo. With all of this, we can obtain a powerful software. But how can this tool be useful, and what can we do with it? Okay, first of all, our algorithm analyzes the intelligences of the users. This way, we can observe our strongest intelligences, in this case, interpersonal, and our weakest, in this case, logical mathematical. Secondly, TOI helps you to strengthen your intelligences. Our algorithm recommends packs of video games to water and grow our intelligences. And finally, with TOI, we can compare the intelligences of the users. This will allow us to compare the intelligences by nationalities, level of studies, gender, age, or human development rate. Our main goal is to change the future of education. And we are convinced that TOI is the right direction to follow. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Norman. Let's go with the jury's questions.
Yeah, well, so congratulations, it's a really great product, but can you, I saw that you have many people using it, but how have you validated that it's working? Can you have any example or something?
Yeah. Can I put the presentation, please? Sorry. Yeah. We've been working with University of Oviedo, and we validate our product with more than 1,000 children and 14 schools, and we have, I think, 6 doctors in the project, and experts in dyslexia, dyscalculia, dysgraphia, and other learning difficulties in this moment. We are only in Spain in this moment, but in the future, in 2017, we have to conquer the English market and then the Asian rich market. Sorry.
Congratulations. Could you explain us a little more about how are you planning to reach your market, your users?
Yeah. We have 3 different products for each type of public. Baby Buckets is for pre-scholar. Bookies Academy is to primary education, and Quiver is for adults. In this moment, we offer for free this app in several schools, and that's the model selected to grow up.
I assume you're familiar with Lumosity.
Lumosity, yeah.
So no, I'm not thinking about a competition. It's more, so the FTC hit them with $40 million fine for making claims around education. So I'm not sure what's the status, the legal status in Spain and Europe, but I'd caution you just to make sure that when you make claims, they're backed by research, because there was kind of backed, but at the end of the day, it was if you play enough Lumosity games, you become really good at Lumosity games. That's basically what they proved, and it cost them $40 million, and they couldn't pay the fine, so they reduced it in order not to shut down the company.
Yeah.
Just be careful of the claims that you're making.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Norman. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Well, definitely, I will not bet for Messi, but okay. Let's go with the 9th one, that is health. The winner has been Orphidia. Aaron Rachamin is presenting his project. Aaron?
Great, thank you. Hi there. It's a pleasure to be here at South Summit. So Orphidia, we're changing the way that healthcare works. Today, healthcare is basically very laborious. You have to go to the clinic, have a blood test taken, you wait there, and you have to have a lot of blood taken, and then you have to go to, wait for that lab result to come back, go back again, and again repeat that whole process. So this is very inefficient, it's very inconvenient. Orphidia is really changing the way that this works. So with 1 drop of blood goes onto our chip, then that chip on our device can be anywhere, so that you can go immediately and be tested and have your blood test results straight away. And that enables faster diagnostics, more convenient diagnostics, and actually saves lives. Today, 1 in 3 people who die from chronic diseases, such as heart disease and cancer, a major contributing factor is that they're not diagnosed early enough. Orphidia really changes that calculation. So we have a great team. We have a strong team with a background across science. My background is biosensors, but also business development in various biotech companies. And we have a really strong engineering team. Our lead microfluidics engineers have 10, 15 years experience in microfluidics. We also have our lead electronic engineer, more than 25 years in electronic devices, mostly medical, and our strong bio team in immunoassay, clinical chemistry, and genetics as well. So the blood diagnostics market is more than $56 billion, and it's actually expanding very fast. It's going towards $75 billion projected by 2020. So actually, this is how it works. So 1 drop of blood goes onto our chip. This is at 15 tests working on this chip, and that's able to then go into our reader, and that can go in any location, primary care, urgent care, and pharmacies, anywhere where you can go within, immediately within 1 block of where you are in 20 minutes to get your test results. Our business model is based around a consumable, so with $1,000 to produce, we put our device for free everywhere, so we expand as fast as possible, and we actually make a 90% margin on the chips, which are $5 to produce, and we project to sell them for $50 in the US, which is our main market. So this is not just a device company. We're able to make better interface for users to use our system, so actually manage the different lab tests, and also the data is really important. What we're doing is we're starting with a consumable model, but we're going to data. All the data that goes to our model is essentially powerful for new medical diagnostics and new predictive tests. So we're a new type of diagnostic, able to be faster, but also faster and cheaper and better with 1 drop of blood, but also able to do all the different types of tests and accuracy of a traditional lab. And these are all the types of tests we're doing, everything across the range from thyroid to cardiovascular. So all the top tests which enable us to cover the whole range of tests done at the first stage of care, primary care and urgent care across the first stage of care. Our regulatory pathway is very fast, going 510(k) process in the US, CE mark in Europe. And we're also able to lock in our competitive advantage through both patents, but also through first mover. We're a platform-based technology, so we intend to expand continuously the number of tests on our platform to able to then push out and gain a platform and first mover advantage of continuously expanding our tests, expanding our number of platforms, so that we are able to then lock in our advantage overall. So this is where we are. Validation. It's 2 seconds. Validation.
10 seconds, please.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Validation is our last slide.
Okay.
Validation. So we're here. We validated our test system. We actually now have 15 tests, producing 15 test system, going towards our 40 test system, and we're raising now funding to go through readiness to launch and over to launch by 2018. Thank you very much. It's very pleasure to be here.
Let's go with the jury, please. Thank you.
Congratulations. I saw that here.
Nice to meet you.
I saw that you have the CE mark, but I'm wondering about the other certification from the bioclinical enterprise.
Yeah, so we're going towards basically CE mark of FDA approval is next year. So we have to submit for FDA clearance actually by end of next year, and 2018 is when we'll have an FDA cleared device.
So how do you avoid being the next Theranos?
Sorry?
How do you avoid being the next Theranos that just shut down everything today?
Great question. Theranos, I think, is a great company. They've, in terms of how they pioneered, they really understood that the market in healthcare is moving towards on-demand. So that was something that we really admire, that they really understood that's where the market is going, especially in the US. We've seen that with the partnerships we're developing with interest from CVS, which is opening 1,000 more mini clinics across the United States. We're seeing that with discussions with top-level people at UCLA Health, where we discuss with their CEO, their director of pathology. They're actually opening new clinics within malls because they see, again, this is happening. On-demand healthcare is happening. As regards the other things about Theranos, I really can't comment about that. That's really to do with their technology, and I think they're a great company in what they've done on the business side.
Sorry, I want to interrupt you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you very much. Let's go with the last one. Our category is travel. Let's travel a bit. The winner has been Travel Compositor. Manuel Aragonés is presenting his idea. Manuel, please.
¿Dónde está la?
There.
Okay. Hello, everybody. We are Travel Compositor, the only one holistic travel sales system in the world. It's the last, sorry, some confusion there. Well, they move forward. This is the last one, but anyway. did you hear that cool word, holistic? Maybe you think, what is that? Well, holistic is the word that everybody forgets developing travel software during the last 20 years, generating big problems to all the industry, the users, and the travelers. Let's see the problem. Did you try sometime to plan a trip, like, for example, after the South Summit, someone that want to go to Paris, London, and Berlin, do a simple travel, supposed to be. Do you know how many sites you're going to need to visit to construct this trip for you? Trying to find a plane from Madrid to Paris, you are telling me Paris, some activities in Paris, go to the Tour Eiffel, go to the Moulin Rouge, make some train from London, some hotel in London, some activities in the city, going by flight to Berlin, all of this. You know, this is supposed to be the list of the best travel sites in the world right now. But what they are, in fact, is the fucking list of the sites that I'm going to need to visit for compose my travel and do it. And the most hated thing of this is that in all that companies that we cross, we put the red cross, we're going to need to introduce the data of the passengers, the data of the credit card, each one by each one, service by service. Do you know that this is really necessary? This is what the people are expecting for the travel future, for the travel sales future, or what they are expecting is a solution like Travel Compositor is offering to the market. You know, we're going to go to the system, we're going to say only we want to departure, it's in fast camera, take care, you know, and then we're going to go to, say we want to go to Paris, and then the system going to find Paris in the map, we're going to choose London, 3 nights, we're going to choose Berlin, 3 nights, and the system going to calculate everything in just milliseconds. They're going to tell us the price. Right now, we know 477, the price is changing dynamically. Then we can choose just in one time all the transportation. For example, choose this train to go from Paris to London, go to the hotels, check any hotel, filter by stars, you know, see the popularity, for example, from the hotel, comparing TripAdvisor, Booking.com, and Holiday Check, and reserve every hotel that we want to need for each of the cities. And the final, we can include some activities, like go to the Tour Eiffel, like if we want, or any ticket, and including, of course, transfers or a rent-a-car for go to Windsor, everything that we need. What we are doing that? Well, we are multi-everything. We are a multi-aggregator, we are multi-flight searcher, multi-hotel searcher, we are multi-algorithm, and of course we are multi-client, because we have a model for each player in the industry. We have models for hotel chains, we have models for tour operators, for DMCs, for OTAs, for travel agencies, for carriers. Then don't worry about us, we don't want to fight anyone. Everybody can buy our model and use with their users and travelers.
Manuel, I have to ask
business
you
model is coming for
10 seconds.
For Waynes, okay?
Seconds, please.
Just for Wayne license, commission from sales and suppliers and consolidation and intermediation. And we go to the market just 15 months ago. We sell already in 29 countries, 78 companies, thousands of travel agencies and hotels are offering already our system, and just find our system there and practice the book fast and relax way of life. You know, finally,
let's go with the question. We can keep, Manuel, let's keep for the questions. They will ask you. Lo dejamos para las preguntas.
Okay.
Let's go with the questions, please.
How many operations have you done in the web page for the clients during this time, since the last year?
I'm sorry, could you say again?
Yes, how many operations, how many users have gone to the web page and have been using your
We are a web level system. We implant our system customized by look and feel product destinations that every client wants to use with our platform, and then the user go to these webs, and we have already thousands of quotations and reservations coming every day.
Question here. So I think as a product it's great, but how do you plan to fight with the big guys, Booking, eDreams, and so on? They have been doing marketing for 10 years, and they have optimized absolutely everything. How are you going to fight them?
If you are a shareholder of one of these companies, I recommend you to sell already, because they are all of them counting down companies. You know, you really need to go to 14 companies to make a trip, or you need just one that pull everything together.
The question is not the product, it's how are you going to get users?
We get users because we implant in hotel chains, we implant in OTAs, already live in the market, we implant in operators, in travel agencies, and they compete with their own products, their own prices, and what they can do what they want with our system. We want to be a new standard that you're going to find in any web in the future that you're going to come in to planning your trips and reserving just one click.
Okay.
Congratulations for the project. Could you please give us some detail about the team, about your background, please?
Yeah, we are. I think I show you what kind of talent we have in our company. They produce something that everybody thinks every weekend that you go try to plan in. Maybe you think, how anyone invents something that's going to be fastest, you know? They do it, you know, after 3 years working in a cave in Mallorca, practically, you know. And then, well, I think the challenge told by themselves seeing the video. You can taste life anyway. You can go to trialcompositor.com, click in partners, and then you're going to find 90 logos around all the companies that have already implanted the system in the wall, and then you can click in the logo of the company, and then you can reserve your own trips for now.
I will compose my next travel with you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. So we have finished the contest with this. Good luck, and we'll know the winner tomorrow. Thank you.